Hello, welcome one and all back to Code Weaver Plays Games, second stream today. Let's switch right on over into the gaming cam and right on over into the game. Now, as you can see, we're playing some Fallout, and I'll describe that in a minute. I just want to make sure my audio is working.
Hey there. Hi again.
And it is. So, here we go. Gonna quickly pause that. Alright, my stream is working. Let's get right on into this. So, I'm playing Fallout 4. I'm playing it with an Equestrian bent. As you can see, I have changed the world's characters. That also impacts things like the names of things and places, whatever. I have added more companions. I found a couple of companions that themselves have been modded in order to fit this theme, which is fantastic. I'll point those out as we go. I have added some different visuals. The foliage looks a little different. The sort of seasonal type stuff, storm type stuff, better night sky, moon, just environmental things to make it just generally more, immersive. I have also added Sim Settlements 2, which I will not be going into too much today except in passing. I've separated out my Sim Settlement streams from my questing streams in case one suits you more than the other. But what Sim Settlements does is it enables me to build up settlements by laying out sort of city planning style and let the settlers build things of their own recognizance, whatever it is they happen to want to see in the city, with a few exceptions. I tell them to build specific things like maybe a hospital or something, but other than that, I let them do their thing. Doesn't save any time, but it really, because laying out the cities takes effort, but it makes the cities feel more organic and more them. And I've already played this game vanilla several times. Fair warning, I am not going into this blind. It's semi-blind in the sense that I haven't played all the way through it in a long time, but I played it through it several times vanilla. And you'll see other things that I have changed in the game. But I'm going to try to go through a good chunk of the game, including side quests. I'm just having fun bane in the space. If this particular flavor of the game, if you will, the theme that I've chosen, it doesn't suit you, well, there's the door, but I hope you'll join me anyway, because I'm having fun with it, and so I think you will too. We are going to tell Pinkie Pie here that we are not going to need to talk to her. Now, I am in a suit of armor, but I am going into this as the Silver Shroud, effectively, and for what it's worth, Heather. Heather is somewhere in here. Heather is one of my companions whom you can get in your own games. She's an add-on companion. She doesn't look like this normally. She's a perfectly ordinary companion, as it were, but she likes touring around and visiting places. And that you get experience for taking her to various spots in the Commonwealth. You get experience for having her do things for you on purpose. She's kind of an experiential person. And you'll just find out more about her, but she does like to sing songs. Specifically likes to sing a lot of the Fallout songs, and you just find yourself humming along with her because she's kind of infectious that way. I quickly pop out of my power armor so you can see what I look like, at least from the back. Probably see me if I found a place to sit down, which I don't think I can right now, but can I? Oh, there we go. Hey, how you doing? So there you go. There's actually technically two of me in here because I've got another version of me somewhere around here somewhere. The only character I don't have with me is Rainbow Dash. Now, as you can... Oh, I think there she is. On the other side of it. Anyway, I've got Curie as one of our equestrian companions. I've got Hancock here as well. Piper in the guise of renamed character Daring Do. I've got Ada because she's part of a quest I'm going on. I have a lot of companions. I have a companions mod that enables me to do that. But that also means I'm playing on one of the hardest levels. In fact, the hardest non-survival level. So, still have died many times. You'd like to think having a small army is great. It is. But it's not indestructible. And we are going into and completing the quest for the Cabot family. This is the first time we're finally entering into the sanitarium. Got my coffee. Last one I should allow myself to have during the day.
We'll have to find a way around.
Okay. Lights. Let's get into my suit. Let's take a look around. Okay. I'm also a hoarder, but rather than run around run around the world incredibly slowly, as I did the several times I played this before. Oh. Everybody's shooting at somebody. Alright. I think it's semi-appropriate that I use the Silver Shroud's weapons to do this. Alright. Anyway, I'm a bit of a hoarder, and that's not really going to change if I try to make myself not be a hoarder. Requires key. Okay, can't go that way. So, instead, I've just got something that enables me to carry, like, all the things in the world. So I don't really have a weight capacity. I don't really think that's... It's not going to change whether or not I succeed. It's just going to change the time it takes me to get there, and that doesn't make for a fun stream. So that's the explanation for that, if anybody cares. Once again, played through this game vanilla, so I'm feeling guilty, apparently. But it's perfectly on brand
I couldn't help myself.
for me to tour around with a bunch of friends. So that was locked, but what about this one? Did I get to this? This is chained. This one's locked but requires a key, so I can't do anything with either of those.
Show your face. Come on. I dare. No sign of him now.
I'm okay with them not finding me for a moment. I need resources for my settlements, so anything I can get my hands on is actually a good thing.
This place.
The other thing about not having a weight limit is you can more or less indiscriminately pick stuff up, which means I don't spend a whole lot of time deciding what's useful and what isn't. I just add it to the pile of resources. One of the interesting things about the Sim Settlement stuff, though, is once you get it set up, the denizens tend to gather their own resources, and that's what they use to buy things, or sorry, to build things. They also generate an excess of materials so that you can get caps and the whole like. No, there we go. Have to rescue all the plushies, no exception. Because the wasteland is depressing enough, or Commonwealth, I guess in this case. The Commonwealth is depressing enough. Anything that adds a little joy to it is a win in my book. Okay. Okay, so we're slowly moving our way upstairs. How dark is it in here? It's dark, but I still... I mean, it's brightish, but I still want my light on, I think. One of the disadvantages, obviously, in having so many companions, aside from getting stuck in places, is they tend to talk over one another, but that is something I'm willing to live with. I'm not traveling with every companion I've ever met. I've picked and chosen, but it hasn't unfortunately stopped me from having a small army. Companions are great for being early warning systems and also great for taking out little guys, but they're lousy for sneaking around. Let me tell you. I think the game works that they sort of share the stealthiness of yourself. It's going to be really hilarious when I finally get my stealth skill up high enough, but we're definitely not there yet.
Years after it's dead. What?
Edward, how badly are you hurt? I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement.
Let's unlock that for now.
Shot quite a few of them before they
I guess the fact
decided to be alone in here. I haven't seen anybody for quite a while.
we're having a conversation here and I'm missing it.
It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it.
Hey!
It doesn't matter. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the adrenaline field is still functioning. Though several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Tell me what's going on, buddy.
Exactly is going on here?
I suppose it's time you knew. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo.
Well, then tell
In
me.
addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. Now,
Did you hear that?
we need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack.
Yeah.
You too.
You got it, buddy.
You okay?
Anything to say?
I'll be all right.
Alright.
Hold on now.
The elevator's in functioning. Alright, where are we going? Okay.
Picking up something.
These guys are gonna be tough. Alright, need something a little punchier than Silver Shroud's weapon, I think. Where are you? Alright. I'm pretty ready to book it upstairs. See if I can take him up from here.
Raiders would run when they see us coming.
You'd think. We're kind of kicking their tail feathers these days. I am 100% on board with that, incidentally. Alright. Let's quickly pop down. Make sure we got all the stragglers down here. Including checking out the laundromat, apparently. I'd forgotten this place was back here. The occasional bit of currency and the like stashed away in the dryers. Nice dress. Might suit fly, you never know. Okay. Was odd. It was like I was underwater, except there's clearly no water flowing. I don't know what that was all about. Okay. Are there any other... There would have been at least one more body down here from somebody who was shooting at us, but I'm guessing maybe not. Oh yeah, there was one. Must have come out to play. Alright, let's go upstairs. Hey, Curie. I got Curie her body. I mean, how could I not? She was absolutely devastatingly precious about it. Okay.